I've said this before in previous exotic reviews that exotics in Destiny 2 Curse of Osiris, well, they feel exotic again. They feel powerful. And look who's back, good old Telesto. Now, if you knew me from Destiny 1, this is one of my favorite weapons in Destiny 1, specifically for, well, bosses, but more importantly, when we had Void Burn. Bungie, when are you going to bring back the burns? Bring the burns back since you put the Heroic Strike playlist back. Now, I'm going to go on record and say, yep, I think Telesto in Destiny 2 is better than Telesto in Destiny 1, mainly because they changed up the perks just a little bit. So here I am looking at, well, purple projectiles sitting on the floor. Yeah, that's from Telesto. When you shoot Telesto now, they stick to things. They changed one of the main perks on Telesto, and that is one of them. Projectiles are going to stick to things, and they'll detonate if an enemy comes nearby. So the main exotic perk is called Unplanned Reprieve, where fusion projectiles attach and detonate with a delayed Void Blast. In Destiny 1, there really wasn't a delay. Once you sprayed an enemy down, they pretty much went off and caused damage. Now, Telesto in Destiny 1, when you would get multi-kills, you would generate orbs for your allies, right? Well, hopefully those Masterwork weapons will be coming December 12th. We can get our hands on some weapons that will do that. It's a little different in Destiny 2 for Telesto, where now you have Harbingers Pulse. So multi-kills with this weapon immediately reload your equipped kinetic and energy weapon from your reserves. So here I'm going to show you this off, and where I found this most useful is in, well, obviously public events. So here I am just firing off some rounds from both my kinetic and my energy, and I'm going to wait until 2 dregs come by and I'm going to waste them. Once I waste them, watch when I switch to my kinetic and energy, watch, they're fully reloaded now. So now, is this going to replace Merciless for me? Is it going to replace the main ingredient? Merciless is my favorite PvE fusion rifle, and then for PvP, I am still using the main ingredient, which was my favorite in the beta. But this thing does good DPS when it comes to bosses, with those little explosions and everything. I was using it on strikes in the Heroic Strike playlist, but I didn't use it in the raid. Now, when I think about the raid, okay, Merciless I'm going to use for bathers, and obviously for Callus I'm using rockets. But what about the raid lairs this week? Am I going to replace Merciless with good old Telesto here? Probably not. You know, I think this thing is best for, well, strikes and also public events, because the whole point is that, well, one, obviously the detonation, the sticking of these little bombs or whatever you want to call them, but also the reloading of your weapons. You know, that's where it comes in handy, because, you know, I'm swapping between energy, kinetic while I'm doing a public event. Then all of a sudden I'll switch to my Telesto, you know, squeeze off a few rounds, maybe lay into a boss, but if I clear just at least 2 adds, it's going to reload my weapons. So I don't think it's going to replace Merciless at all, actually. And for a disclaimer, this footage is from Brash Badger. I used his account and also to review the Helm of Saint 14. Check out that video. It'll be linked at the end. But I did get it this morning from completing the flashpoint from the EDZ. Thank you, Kate 6. But when we went into the raid tonight, I decided not to use it. You know, I don't want to take any chances. Merciless is just too good. Merciless, the fact that when you're laying into like a bather or even Callus for that matter, even though I always use rockets on Callus, the fact that the more you lay into something, Merciless keeps firing over and over and over. So technically, you're going to do more DPS on a particular enemy. So in conclusion, I love it. I'm going to be using it in PvE. I know I did not talk about PvP. I used it a little bit in PvP, but to be frank, guys, listen, I love using rockets, and I love using main ingredient. If I'm going to use a fusion rifle, I'm going to use the main ingredient. I mean, yeah, you can trap people or... All right, look, when you shoot the projectiles, they do stick around for a little bit, but am I in a 4v4 situation where everyone's holding hands, team shooting? Am I going to wait by a hallway, shoot it on the floor, especially when you don't get that much ammo when you grab power? No, it's not going to happen. I'm going to use it in PvE. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do me a favor, leave me a hashtag made it to the end. If you did make it to the end, drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube. That's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir, and expect the Bungie Weekly update later on this afternoon. And then Friday, when the raid lairs go live, I'll be streaming it. We'll be, well, Bungie said that they're, well, Deej tweeted out that they're probably not going to track World's First, but I'm excited for the, I don't know, 3 to 4 seconds that we saw it in the trailer. It looks cool, and I'm really hoping it's cool. I hope they have new weapons. I know we're going to get new armor, but I hope we get new weapons. Give us new toys. I want new toys to play with. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Babba mode's been engaged. See you guys.